Then in clause 16, it deals with night work. Night work, according to the definition, is work done between 6 o'clock in the evening and 6 o'clock the following morning. It has a special allowance. And this allowance is not applicable to seasonal workers because seasonal workers have their own night shift allowance. But the normal employees have a night shift allowance of R9.01 beyond 1 hour, and then R1.81 for every hour thereafter. An employee who receives a subsistence allowance wouldn't receive a night shift allowance. You can't earn both for the same night. So let's just do this again. So if my employee starts work at 5 o'clock in the evening, then he would probably work from 5 to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, maybe 2 o'clock. Let's make it 3 o'clock. Then he had a lunch, a break for eating. So for the first 9 hours, or for those working hours, you would pay him the normal hourly rate. From 5 to 6, you would get no extra allowance. From 6 to 7, you wouldn't get an allowance either because it says the R9.01 is payable beyond 1 hour. So 5 to 6, nothing. 6 to 7, nothing. 7 to 8, he gets R9.01 extra on top of his normal hourly rate. And then 8 to 9, he gets the R1.81 until his shift ended. And then as with the BCA, all the extra provisions of night shift also apply, like making sure it's safe, making sure that the employees are healthy, assisting with the transport, etc. I always used to think that night shift allowances are only paid to staff who work in warehouses or factories or depots where you are on one place the whole time. I never thought that drivers could earn a night shift allowance because they get a subsistence. But then someone who attended the training recently brought it to my attention that the companies who transport coal between mines or for Eskom or whatever, they work in shifts. So you've got the night shift and the day shift. So the employees, not one of the shifts would ever qualify for a subsistence because he's not sleeping out. He's driving for those periods. His day started at 6 o'clock in the evening. So that employee would qualify for a night shift allowance, even though he is a driver.